Hello and welcome back to Theme Hospital. We are heading straight into Mission 5 here. This will be a busy hospital dealing with a wide variety of cases. Your doctors are all fresh from med school, so it's going to be vital to build a training room and train them to acceptable levels. You only have 3 consultants to help teach your inexperienced staff, so keep them happy. Note, too, that the hospital's foundations straddle the San Android geological fault. There's the ever-present risk of earthquakes. They will cause significant damage to your machines and disrupt the smooth running of your hospital. Get your reputation up to the 400 mark and bank a cool $50,000 to succeed. Also cure 2,000 patients. Right, so first thing, I'm going to slow the game speed down, and yeah, I'm guessing we only have, mostly poor doctors or inexperienced doctors here. So I guess a training room is going to be quite important in this mission. Right, so I'm going to start off with the standard stuff of building a GP's office. And I'm guessing these 3 doctors we start off with are quite good, and take a look at. Okay, so this guy is a researcher, and this guy is a surgeon, and yeah, the last one is a psychiatrist. So we'll be able to teach each of the 3 specializations. Right. Build a main corridor along here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the patients will be coming in this direction, so I probably should put the reception here, and so we'll have 1, 2, 1, and then some offices up here, although I'm not going to be able to use the space over here efficiently if I do it like that, though. Right, okay, I think I'll put it over here instead. Let's see, yeah, I can fit all of those things in there. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a very efficient design, but okay. So we'll have the general diagnosis room over here in this corner, and just grab a radiator for that as well. Okay, now pharmacy maybe. Well, maybe I should just get the training room going quite earlier. So maybe we could put that over here. So this is going to be a quite big training room. That's okay, I suppose. A few lecture chairs, bookcase, a skeleton, and a couple of radiators. So the projector can stand over here at the end of the room there, and we'll place chairs like that, and there's space for a lot more chairs in there, but I don't think we're going to need that many. Right, so I want to train a surgeon quite quickly, so I'm going to find maybe this guy is already a psychiatrist, but he can become a surgeon as well, that's fine. Now next we'll build a, let's see, inflation room, I guess. We can put that over here. operating theatre maybe? We can put that. Well, maybe we'll put it down here instead. Then we can have a ward right next to it there. Going to need a couple of radiators for a rather large room. And then the ward right next to it. And I think this guy is gonna have to move off. Come on, move off. There we go. 3 beds, standard stuff. Don't think I'm going to need more than 3 beds. I haven't, at least I haven't in any of the previous missions, so there I'm going to have to. Maybe I'll have to rearrange the door here. I don't think that's a very good door placement, but we'll see if we can't make this. Oh yeah, no problem. And we have rather a lot of space here that we are going to use, of course. So a research department, we could put that here maybe. And a staff room can go right next to it. And okay, come on, move off. There we go. Video game, that's a new one. I'll have one of those, and a pool table, and a couple of sofas, some radiators, and some plants are nice to have in the staff room. So what more? Yeah, toilets. Toilets. So this is going to be a fairly small toilet, but that's okay. I think I could get 4 of them inside here. No problem. Right, so do we have everything that we need for now? I think so. I don't think I can fit any more rooms inside this building, but that's okay because we have all the rooms to start off with already inside here. So lots of benches. We can go with 20. Well, not reception desks, benches. Desk goes here, and I'm hoping the patients will come through here, and yeah, they could maybe come down here, but oh, it's not really a big deal. So we'll have a lot of chairs going down the main corridor here. I guess we could do it like this. And I would like for this guy to move out of the way. Oh, no, he didn't have to move. Okay, that's fine. You can walk through them instead, apparently. Right, so maybe a few benches close to the ward and the operating theatre as well. Right, so now we just need to hire all the staff we need, and I'm going to hire quite a few doctors. Just so we can train them for a bit, though some of these doctors aren't that bad though, it's just most of them are. Right. couple of handymen. So, yeah, I guess the thing with the doctors is that we can't really hire a lot of them that has any specialization. So we'll be relying on these three to teach most of the specializations, although we do have a psychiatrist to start off with, and a doctor for the GP's room. And now we just need a couple of nurses. And that should be more or less it. And I don't think I forgot anything, did I? No. Okay, so instead of just opening the hospital, I'm going to speed up instead, just to give these guys a little more time to get some experience. And before I forget, this guy should go to the lab and start researching. I don't think I need to teach any more researchers. I think, well, maybe one for the times when this guy is in the staff room, but surgeons and to some degree psychiatrists are more important to teach, I think. We should be getting our first patients soon. None of these guys have become surgeons just yet, but they do get a certain amount of skill increase. And oh, some of them are quite unhappy already. Oh, look, I think one of them has become a surgeon here, so now we at least have... Oh, earthquake, okay. Hello. Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit here. Things are going a bit too fast. Oh, another earthquake, okay. And this guy is gonna have a rest, I guess. He's taught a couple of surgeons here, and this guy might also... No, he hasn't learned to become a surgeon yet. Well, I think that was the guy who was sitting here. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend that I keep track of everyone here, so... Right, so this guy can maybe take over. So yeah, this guy is a surgeon now, and he is also quite unhappy, it seems. And we can invite King Bernard again. Sure, why not? And, okay, he can have a pay at this. I guess that's fine. Oh, emergency. Uncommon cold. 5 people. Maximum bonus is 2,500. So that's fine. Well, I'm gonna have going to need to... Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to just hire a spare nurse. So we have 3 of them. Oh, I didn't pay attention to my cash level, so I'm firmly in the negative area, so that's not good. Maybe I have had too many doctors, and maybe I went a bit overboard with the hiring at the start, and I can't hand out any bonuses without taking up a loan. Okay, this nurse just went straight back to the staff room, it seems, and I have to borrow money to hire one. Okay. Now we can speed up. So hopefully the bonus here and the cash grant from King Bernard is going to pull us out of the negative. Although it does sound like quite a few of, well, only one of them died. I think I heard the death sound more than once, but okay. Anyway, we have a few people dying certainly, but we are out of the woods for the most part when it comes to the money situation. And we are going to need a couple of surgeons now to get over to the operating theatre, and one of these guys, and this one, I guess, can go over there now. This guy should... oh, we already have a doctor here. Okay. Right, so everyone seems to be quite happy with how the situation is right now. And we can speed up to max speed. The fifth speed level is a bit too much, maybe, but okay. Yeah, so this guy... well, we'll have to send him home, I think, because... well, he does have the King syndrome, but I don't think we have a cure for that yet. We have insufficient diagnosis options to discover what he's suffering from. Hopefully our researcher here will improve our diagnosis methods and research in more rooms so we can actually cure those people and not have to send them home. Reputation is at 507 and we only need 400 to complete the mission, so that is okay, I guess. Yeah, another guy with the King syndrome had to be sent home. Right, so we have another doctor who's been promoted to a psychiatrist. I guess that would be this guy, and this other guy is quite unhappy, so he can go to the staff room and get a little bonus. So maybe repay that loan now that we have more than $5,000. And as I said that, we went straight into the negative. But not by much though. But money is definitely a problem here. Oh well. So another guy has become a psychiatrist. So this kind of really reduces our needs to educate more doctors here, although they can still improve their ability level a little bit. And some of them are quite unhappy, I guess. As they become more skilled, they demand a higher salary, so I'm going to give them that. And a patient with transparency with a 549. You know what? I'm going to take the chance on a possible cure. Even though it's below 50%, I think we desperately need money. So, and she survived, so that's a gamble well taken, I guess. Now we have 5 people with transparency, 5,000 in maximum bonus, and we are definitely going to take that. Even though they might just have a 50% chance of surviving the treatment, I guess we'll have to live with that. Slack tongue, well, we can't really take the chance on a possible cure because we don't have the appropriate room for this yet. And I'm not sure if we can build it either. I think we'll have to unlock a new building to actually get that room. So if we take a look at here, I think we probably should buy this building here once we have the money, and we do almost. Another guy, well actually he can wait around for a bit because I was just about to build that, so I do need a loan again. Right, so we'll purchase this, get the clinic, the Slack tongue clinic. Since we are having quite a few patients with this disease, it should be worthwhile. And I think you can just use this guy. there is a limited need for additional doctors now. We have educated quite a few of them, so we should be covered on that front. We have multiple surgeons and psychiatrists, so that's fine. Another patient, I think, yeah, it's this guy with King syndrome again. We can't cure him, so he'll have to be sent home. 4 people out of 5 with transparency was cured, so we get a $4,000 bonus. So that's good. Now this building is going to need a few benches, so we'll provide that. A drinks machine is always nice to have. And he died from having his tongue cut and pulled out. So he is going to heaven actually. So another slack tongue patient. We haven't really perfected the art of this curing method, but I guess we'll have to take the chance on this, even though the previous patient just died from trying the exact same thing. This guy is not really doing anything right now, so he's better off just being in the inflation group. Now, a lot of doctors are unhappy again, so we'll give them pay raises and some bonuses as well. As for the nurses and the handyman and the receptionist, they are all quite happy. So we have discovered X-ray, which we'll build. Well, we can't afford it yet, but we'll build it when we can afford it. We could, of course, take up a loan to build, but I don't really want that. It's not that necessary, not as important as the slack tongue clinic, because the X-ray, I believe, is just a diagnosis tool, and although that can help us cure the actual diseases, it's not as critical, I guess. So another patient with well, I'm pretty sure he has the transparency disease, but apparently we don't. Well, I guess an X-ray. Well, not sure what an X-ray would help in this case, but I guess we'll have to send him home because I can't afford that room anyway. And that is, I believe, the only additional diagnosis room we haven't built. And, more people demanding bonuses and pay raises. Maybe we should repay the loan instead. And we also, I noticed, had another clinic, the fracture clinic. Don't think we have had any patients for that clinic yet, but maybe we should build it anyway. We can just about afford it, so that should be fine. And we have another slack tongue patient, 44% chance of curing him. I'm gonna send him home on that. I don't want him dying, even though I desperately need the money, and I am a little more inclined to take chances because of that. Another guy who just have to be sent home, even though he clearly had a cast around his leg, and we have the necessary room for that, but apparently our doctors couldn't figure out what to do with them. Oh well. So, emergency with 6 people that has bloaty head disease. We'll take that, of course. And we should probably get a good doctor to handle that situation, if we can find one. This guy is pretty good. And, oh yes, there's going to be a lot of big heads popped today, but that's fine. So we need to take another loan to hand out bonuses. Gotta be careful so we don't lose doctors that we have invested so much money in. And some of the handymen are kind of getting a little bit demoralized, but it's not too bad just yet. So I'm not going to give them any bonuses. Right, so this should be going alright. We have more than $5,000 again, so I'm going to repay the loan. And, but I really want to get the X-ray. I think that is the missing piece right now for a lot of the patients that we have to send home. Because we lack the necessary diagnosis tools for them. And with the $6,000 bonus, we can actually afford it as well. So I'm going to build it before we dip below 8,000 again. And the X-ray room fits quite nicely inside this building here. But I think I'm gonna build a few more benches along here because the capacity isn't that great in this particular building. And we immediately have some patients who are being assigned to the X-ray room. So that's probably a good sign. Oh, I bought an extra drinks machine that I didn't really need, but okay. Maybe I should put this down here instead. Right. So, I think things have started to stabilize a bit, and we are at least making money, although not swimming in money, certainly. But it's just enough to generate a small surplus now. And I could perhaps increase some of the prices here. A couple of percentage points, I guess. Just have a small increase in across the board in different treatments, I guess, couldn't hurt. Ooh, earthquake again, but no, I don't think it did anything. But I guess it could destroy some of my rooms, and as it is now, I don't really have the money to replace anything, so I have to hope that nothing bad happens. And another thing I should check is if any of these machines, and as I was saying that, this handyman repaired this machine, so okay. But none of the other machines have any immediate need for repairs. Transparency, such a poor chance of curing him or her, I guess, so I'm not going to take that chance. Not sure why you haven't improved our transparency cures. I mean, I've had this guy in the research lab the whole time, and it's still hovering around 40 to 50% chance of success on that particular curve. Right, so did we have... No, we actually repaid that loan. Okay, so we are debt free and have a small amount of money here. And no new rooms, I guess. Nope. The X-ray machine. Oh, well, this guy is on it. Right. So I guess they are quite good at automatically repairing things, and so not sure if it's necessary for me to deal with that manually. And we have a new disease here. Well, it's not a new condition. I think we've known that condition for a long time. It's invisibility. But maybe that will improve our chances of curing these patients, which we certainly need. And this time it's Sir Lancelot Spratz who wishes to visit our hospital, and I see no reason not to invite him. So, well, it didn't look nice in front of the VIP guest to puke in the corridor like that. And as I'm saying that, we have an emergency of slack-tongued people. 6 of them, which we'll accept, of course. And this guy, well, yeah, she should be cured before the emergency patients arrive, so they won't be slowed down. And I think this emergency should go quite smoothly, although we have had slack-tongued patients die before from this treatment, so we'll probably improve their cures instead. So I guess we're just waiting to cure 200 patients, was it? Yeah, I think it was, to fulfill the objectives of this mission. And now we are actually doing quite well on the money front. So, and we have a cardiogram. That's certainly going to build over here. Maybe I'll need another doctor now. Oh, we certainly have a lot of money now. Yeah, we are certainly generating a ton of money now. So that's quite a change from just a little bit ago. And we have this guy who have bandages, but they can't figure out that it's this particular room he should be visiting, but okay. And let's see, we have only piss poor doctors available for hire, so I'm gonna have to find one of my consultants to train him. Preferably someone who isn't busy already. And, yeah, okay, this guy can teach this other doctor to be a psychiatrist and a better doctor in general. And while I'm at it, I may as well hire another doctor to just as a backup, because we might need him in the future. So, well, I guess this diagnosis room and the x-ray and everything I have isn't enough for this guy, so I see no other option but to send him home. Yeah, I think I do have a lack of doctors now. I didn't really keep up the hiring well enough. So, do I have a spare surgeon anywhere? I thought I had more than enough surgeons hanging around, but I guess not. Did any of them quit? I mean, I wouldn't think so.
Doctor, attend immediately. Cardio, please.
Well, we got 3 surgeons.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
And only one of them are inside here. This other guy is can't be bothered, and well, I guess we'll grab this doctor. He is just hanging around playing video games, and he seems to be quite rested. So. No new rooms still. 72% chance, so that's a significant improvement to our cure for transparency, and we'll obviously take that. Nice. Transparency again, and we'll take it, of course. One guy with kidney beans, which I think requires the operating theatre, but we're going to accept that. Yeah, that's what I thought, and we have our surgeons ready on duty here, so no problem. And I think it said we had cured 85 patients, so we just got 115 left before we complete this mission. So I thought we would have cured more than that, but I guess not. We can speed up a little bit then. The hospital is more or less running itself now, so I just need to check out the new buildings and hand out a few bonuses and pay rises here and there. And why can't we diagnose these people who clearly have to remove bandages and casts? That can't be that complicated. Oh well. Another VIP guest. It's Rocket Ronnie Jepson. Okay. I think I had him visit some of our previous hospitals, and 5 people with TV personalities that has to be cured in an emergency. 97 patients, so 103 left. Oh, shoot. No problem at all, we have so much money here. And I really have very little to spend all that money on. I could of course buy more buildings and build more rooms and increase our general capacity to cure people, but as I'm saying that, I can see the queues starting to build up in the main room here, especially outside the GP's office. I think I can buy another building. I can buy this one, and we'll have. Okay, I'm going to hire another doctor and start training him. Then I'm going to build a GP's office in this building here. And oh, I think everyone is moving over there. That's a bit dumb. I noticed it before as well. I think it's going to fill up the queue outside this room here. Unnecessarily, because everyone is just moving out of this queue at this GP's office, and instead heading into another queue that's going to be just as big. So, oh well, I better get some benches because these guys are just puking on the floor inside of our, in front of our VIP guests. They don't have any manners, do they? And look at this. Why couldn't just a few of you stay here? Why did all of you have to move over here at the same time? It's ridiculous. Nice. I think I'm gonna build a toilet here as well, because that's probably going to be much needed, looking at how many people were puking on the floor. Right, so we'll have to send another one of these guys with fractured bones home. I'm not sure why you just can't figure out how to cure those guys. not happy with the research that this guy has been doing. It's not made any significant progress, it seems, anywhere really. Well, in some, well, that's a bit of a misstatement, but so we do have somewhat of a queue here, and here as well. And we need to find a psychiatrist for them. Yeah, I think we're having a lack of doctors again. So, oh, this guy's quite good now, so he can move over here. And as I did that, another psychiatrist just moved into the office. That was kind of unnecessary, but okay. Still no new rooms, although the queues are just not being dealt with in a satisfactory manner, I feel. So some of the doctors are getting happy. Well, not really anymore. But, another... Oh, finally we have discovered a fractured bone condition, so we can actually cure those guys. How great. There's not much of a queue here. It's still the GP's office, although this queue has been reduced significantly, so that's a good development at least. Just checking for new. Oh, that was an earthquake, but we also have a new room, a scanner room. So that's going to improve our diagnosis abilities. And as I was starting to build it, we have another emergency. Fractured bone, 9 people. Oh, 4,500. That's not that much, but we'll take it anyway. Ooh, there's a lot of earthquakes going on now. Still no rooms that have been ruined though. So hopefully all of these 9 patients should be cured in time. And I think they will, because this cure goes pretty quickly. It's just a strange machine in that. It doesn't seem to have any instruments that actually remove those casts and bandages, but I guess they're just sucked out or something. I don't know. Oh, no nurse operating the room, but we'll have to, may as well hire another one. This room looks terrible. We'll need another handyman. Yeah. And none of these are particularly good, but yeah. Get cleaning. Oh, it just left without cleaning up the mess, and now I'll have to quickly give all these doctors pay rises because there are a lot of unhappy doctors. That should sort it out. Oh no. Oh, we lost the doctor. Hopefully he wasn't a good doctor. Right. I think I lost 2 doctors there. Okay, we'll hire new doctors and start teaching them. We got practically swimming in money, so that's alright. And please start cleaning up the mess here. Okay, you are only going to clean things. Oh. God. Oh, the earthquake destroyed The earthquake destroyed the fracture clinic, and we still have 2 people left from the emergency with fractured bones, so we are probably going to fail this. That's too bad.
As required in fracture clinic, please.
So get over there, and a lot of unhappy people. Come on now. I just feel like I'm constantly giving these guys pay rises, but they're just unhappy all the damn time. Right, okay, so fine, and we might actually still be able to complete this within the time limits. Come on, get in there and get your bandages off. Whew, that was a close call, but we cured all of them. Well, except one, but we still got most of the bonus. Good. I think we got things under control again. The queues aren't that long, though I think we need another pharmacy maybe, because there is a queue starting to build up here, and I don't like that. Got another pharmacy, which is one of the more which there is a certain need for at the moment, or as I was saying that, the queue from the pharmacy over here disappeared, but no matter. So I feel like this level is well, it's getting a bit more stressful than the previous missions. I can definitely feel that. Although it hasn't quite gotten to the insanity that I remember from some of the later levels from how I was playing it many years ago. It certainly can get quite crazy. You're charging too little for general practice. Well, I don't really need that any more money. I got so much cash. I don't know what to do with it all. Know your rooms. So, oh, we got another consultant. That's great. And all the queues seems to have been reduced in size, so the hospital is running well again. Although this doesn't look good, but 179 patients cured, so we have almost completed the mission now. And this guy isn't happy, which reminds me that I should hand out some bonuses and give pay rises to some of the new doctors. Our reputation is also really good, 738, so that's the highest reputation we have gotten on any mission so far. We also have more money than we have ever had in any of the previous missions. So, nothing, anything can stop me from completing now. Just have a few more patients to cure, I believe. So we should get the mission completed anytime soon, I guess by the turn of the next year. And it's now almost August. Invisibility drug has been improved, although that seems to have been worked very well for a long time now. We had quite a few problems with the invisibility drug early on in the mission, but it's not a problem anymore. I guess we can just speed up to max speed now. So got another consultant. Let's look at the... Oh, yeah, the central heating is ruined, I guess. Okay, we got 8 people with King Complex, 12,000 maximum bonus. So well, I think we can handle that just fine. Don't need any money or reputation, but we'll take it anyway. And there we have completed the mission. But I think that's going to be it for this video. And in the next video, we'll of course be moving on to the mission number 6. But until then, take care and bye.